Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for September 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th, Monday through Thursday. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is going to be the same introduction for all of the readings, okay? So if you want to, after you've watched it at least once, I hope, if you want to bypass or if you cross-watch, go right down there and I will have time-stamped the intro so you can just go click and bypass this whole thing. Okay? Okay. Hope you watch it at least one time though. Now, you know that when it is during Monday through Thursday, I am using my Radley Valentine deck, my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will follow up with one from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. We will pull one from my Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies. Still have to look at the box. And this is by Frances Monroe and artwork by Judy Mastrangelo. And then I will follow up with Emily Anderson's Crystal deck. Now, for this reading, what we're going to do is we're going to do a universal reading. What's going on in this world? And for that, I will use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot. And I'm going to use my Osha Zen Tarot I'll pull one for that. For some reason, they called to me today. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just to really just deliver the message. And hopefully, I know that it will get to whoever needed to hear it. And hopefully it makes sense, okay? Anyway, couple of things. We're going to go back to the astrological charts per se. We do have our new moon on the 25th in Libra. I have talked about that. One thing I forgot was that Mercury is retrograde, and it does retrograde back into Virgo on the 23rd. So it will be there. I think it's there until it goes direct on the 1st of October. Now, you know, Virgo is our home energy. It's earth energy. It is our home, job, money, career. Mercury is about, electronics, is about messages, is about, hearing news. The thing about Mercury, when it goes retrograde, it is always about, and especially around this time of year, it is about karma being resolved. There is a lot of Empress energy that I get when Mercury goes retrograde. And so I would say that since this is retrograding back into Virgo, there's going to be a lot of interesting energies around your home, job, money, career, and, like I said, and your home. So, there could be a lot of blessings. There could be a lot of resolutions. There could be a lot of cleaning up the energies around those too, if you have some weird stuff going on. Now, it's not a good time. It's always said it's not a good time to buy electronics. So if you have to, and I've had to buy electronics during this time, get the warranty. Okay? So on the 28th, we do have Mars, which is in Gemini, trining with Saturn, which is in Aquarius, and Saturn is retrograde. That's going to have some interesting energy because remember, Saturn in Aquarius is about illusions versus reality. And Mars in Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. Aquarius is an air sign. So they're going to have that common base, the making the plans, intellectual energies going on. But Mars is also the warrior planet, okay? Has a lot of Aries. Well, this is Mars Aries, kind of, potato type of thing. But Mars and Gemini trining this. Now, they're kind of supporting each other. So, so there's going to be there's going to be a big push, I would say, around this 28th, 29th, when there's going to be a lot of truth wanting to come out, wanting to be revealed. The 29th, Venus does enter Libra, which is his home. So that's in itself will be very nice too, because Venus is, love, relationships. Now it can be a little bit on the jealous side, but Libra wants to create some balance. So whatever we're hearing on the 28th, it will be tempered a little bit by the light and it's almost like a balm, okay? A balm, like if you've got a burn and you put this balm on it, it just makes it feel that much better, okay? So we've got some interesting stuff going on we will see what we will see. We have still a lot of the pressures from the retrogrades, like what we have 6 planets retrograde, and that has a lot of, what do we want to say with that? That has a lot of, taking the piece of coal and turning that into the diamond. Okay? Okay, so let's see what we have here when we're going to go and do the universal reading with our Weight Rider. Reminder again, I will put the timestamp. I hope I remember now, back down there so you can bypass. Okay. And I want to thank you all. You guys, I really appreciate everybody who comments, who likes, shares, subscribes. You guys are wonderful with that. I had a bunch, well, not a bunch, but maybe about, 2 handfuls of comments come up that never had seen before. So they were like about 3, 4, 5 months old. So sorry if I don't get to answer your comments. I'm very sorry. Sometimes they get trapped into YouTube land and I don't quite know where they're at, or they just don't pop up. So just know that right now I am current on all my comments, and I do really appreciate all your kind words. Anyway, let's see. Higher power, what do we have for this world? What's going on, especially for the week of the 26th through the 29th? First card is the Emperor. Now, we have a 4. 4 has our very stable energy, leadership energy, organization energy. This is major arcana energy. The Emperor has a lot of masculine, divine energy. The Emperor is, the Emperor wants order. The Emperor wants to rule the right, rule correctly. The Emperor wants to be heard. The Emperor is trying to push his way, or I don't know, is it pushing his way? The Emperor wants order. Order in the world. Order in whatever it is that needs to have order. Stability. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's always a very kind energy. Sometimes the Emperor has to yell a little bit. Sometimes the Emperor has to do something to really get people's attention also. So there's Emperor energy here. It always amazes me that, his one knee is kind of shown, right? I know it's a strange little thing, not quite sure why that amazes me, but it's almost like he either sat down or he's ready to get up. And it kind of reminds me of a parent, if I have to tell you again, I'm going to get up, and you're not going to be happy. So there's something going on with that Emperor, and it's best if we let him it's best if the Emperor just stays where the Emperor is supposed to be, and we don't do anything to get him off his throne. Anyway, let's see what our next card is here. Okay, so this is the 2. This is a 2. This is, 2 is about balance, is about crossroads, choices, is also coming together. This is the Pentacle energy. Pentacle is our earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. All of those have some stuff going on. Venus is in Virgo right now, so it is trying to create a loving type of home energy. Like I said, we have Capricorn, we have Pluto in retrograde, we also have Uranus in retrograde, so those energies are a little unsettling. Those energies are a little, not unstable to the world per se, but maybe a little unstable for us, okay? We're just feeling the pinch. We're feeling the money pinch, okay? So the Pentacle energy does try to create balance, wants balance in our money, in our job, in our creation, in whatever it is that we make, okay? But I kind of feel like there's a pinch. Like there's a pinch with this energy. There's some, the waves behind, here's the ship. The ship is kind of rocking and rolling, doesn't necessarily have the stability. Whoever is holding this is kind of like, he's holding on. He's trying to create a balance, and the balance is taking all of his efforts. Anyway, let's see what we've got going here. But we have the Sun coming out, and the Sun is a positive energy. Now, a lot of times if you're going to use the major arcanas for yes-no questions, I kind of do a little cheat and I put a yes and I put a yes here. So whatever it is, whatever the trouble is, whatever the balance we're trying to achieve, whatever the, hey, we're like that juggler that has all the plates spinning on those sticks, and it's just a little bit of a hard time. This does say that things will be better, okay? We just have to have faith. We have to stay in the light. Now, the sun is always about things will be fine, things will do good. You're doing what you need to do. This is always about a good job. Stay steady, have faith. There's the sunflowers growing, and in many times I'm in the northern hemisphere. The sunflowers are still, quite prolific. So things are blooming, things are happening. The sun doesn't necessarily have this wonderful, doesn't have a malevolent energy, doesn't have a negative, is just kind of watching and waiting too. So I kind of get this watching and waiting from the sun, but I do feel that things will go well with the sun. It's just him. It's just him that I'm kind of getting just watch. Hey, you want me to get up? It reminds me of my, when I was a child and my dad would be yelling to the girls, because we have one boy, but was at the end of the family, and it was kind of like, don't make me come up and get you. Don't make me get out of bed. Don't make me, you do what you're supposed to do. So not quite sure where we're at with all of this. You guys tell me what you're thinking about this. I do feel like this does have a balance. This is trying to balance, possibly work life, but trying to balance money energies also. But 2 major arcanas, very strong. 2 divine energies, very strong, kind of saying things will work out no matter what the struggle is. Those boats rocking and rolling does show that it may not necessarily feel or seem steady, but things will work the way they're supposed to work. Okay? Let's see what our Osha Zen Tarot cards have to say. Let's see, one more time. Higher power, what do you have? Here, let go. We're going to just pull the one card out. Here we are. Laziness. Now we have a 9. We have a 9, and numbers are very, very important. They really are. And we need to really put the positive energies into these numbers. Numbers can be, numbers are, what is this? Numbers don't lie, but yet statistics can be manipulated. So we always want to use the numbers, and we want to put the positive spin and the positive energies in the number. So 9s have a, let's wrap it up, let's get this done, you're about, this is what needs to be done. It's interesting, here's this man looking at his board, looking at what he has ahead of himself, doesn't see that everything is kind of collapsing behind him. Part of it has been, part of his issues is that he's just too content with what he has, and he's not necessarily working on that stability, especially with that Emperor energy. So that is the laziness energy. Many of us can claim, this card, but it's kind of like, hey, something's creeping up on us. Something's creeping up on us, and we gotta get going. We gotta get going. So anyway. Interesting stuff for this week. Let me know what you're thinking about it. Let me know how you read these cards. Also, to comment below and like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. But why don't we now start our readings? Hello, my Sages, and how are you? Are you still in that wait and see mode? But yet I just feel like, you need to be aware. You need to be very, very aware, because, opportunities will be opening up. And so when I say wait and see, or when I say that you're just, just kind of be aware so you can jump in when you need to jump in. How's that? Anyway, let's see what we've got going on for my Sagittariuses. Card is flying. Card has flown. Here we go. This one is reversed. I do not know what it is, so we will see in a moment. Let's go on one more time to shuffle. Here we go. For my Sages, what do you have higher power for them? Okay, first card is reversed. third card is reversed. So let's go here, see what we've got. One that flew out. The Page of Raphael. So Page's energy is, underneath the underlying energy is Earth. So that is our Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. A lot of things going on in that. If you've been following me, you know. Raphael, and it's about your work, job, career. Raphael is your Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, your water energy, fluid, emotional. I'm kind of getting a sensual page with pace, a sensual energy with this too. A very much, ooh, I really, really want this type of energy for you. Now, pages do bring about news, so it could be something that you're going to hear. But the page is also going to jump in. The page wants to move in and, doesn't really look before he leaps. Now, the Page of Raphael does have a very dreamy energy. We do have that, Neptune in Pisces, and that does have a very dreaming possibilities, dreaming of very, very of all possibilities, okay? We are coming into, we are in Scorpio South Node, which is also about dredging up some of your past stuff to make, to clean that out. Mercury retrograde, now it is in Virgo. Virgo does have that earth energy, so there could be somebody from your past that really was a very, very real energy. It's not necessarily when it's in Libra, you can get somebody from your past that's on the other side of the veil. This is somebody maybe from your past coming back to talk to you, to reawaken you, to really, and we've kind of gotten this before, haven't we? We've been leading into this more and more. But once I do my readings and once the message is delivered, it goes out of my mind, it leaves. But I'm kind of picking up that for somebody this has been happening too, that they've been coming back and, and it's kind of like they've been going back and forth, and now it's more a case of they want to stay a little bit longer. Now, my Sagittarius, in some ways that's good because that's also very good for your ego. That's very good for your, okay, hey, this is the way, this is good, and it puts the ball in your court. I'm kind of getting that, that tennis volleying or ping pong, but I feel like the ball is now in your court. Now, a lot of stuff coming with this Page of Raphael. So this is gentle, loving, dreamy, and open-hearted. And there she is sitting on the beach. Oh, is that a beach or is that not a beach? I always thought it was the beach. There is some water, it does look like. But she's in the sand, so maybe that's just an illusion. Anyway, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations. Great intuitive insight, so trust your gut on this. Now, your insights, your intuition is different than your wishful thinking. So really work on knowing the difference, okay, my Sagittarius? Here we go. Next card is the Seven of Ariel. That has been popping up. If you have any water energy in you, so if you have any Cancer, and I think that, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, I think they might have all had the Seven of Ariel popping up. So if you have any water energy, you may want to cross-watch, okay? And what I mean by water energy is like, go to your birth chart and take a look to see, rising, ascending, Venus, Jupiter, all that good stuff. And cross-watch, because this was popping up in the water energy a lot. So 7 is a divine umbrella, divine protection covering. Ariel, again, is that earth energy. Money, job, career, could be home energy. This is more a case of you are ready. This is saying you've got everything you need. You're ready. You might have to be patient a little bit more. You might have to watch and wait a little bit more, but you're ready. And whatever this is what you're ready for. This is what you're ready. So it could be something of your heart's, of what you've been wanting in your heart. It could be something in a romantic field. This has that dreamy energy. So it could be something that you've been dreaming of. Okay? But you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So while this is saying you're ready, you've done what it is, it's like you're ready. You've created your space for something that matters very deeply to you. Okay? So here we go. Last card is reversed. And there is a Chariot. So you have 2 sevens there. That's very powerful. The Chariot, major arcana. This is Archangel Metatron, believed to have been Enoch before the flood. So there's an interesting human angelic energy with that too. The angel that knows the human heart. The Chariot is kind of like leave it up to God, hands off the wheel, pray, meditate, give it up, higher power, whoever that is for you. It's not necessarily of your own making, but it does not mean that you are not involved in this at all. The Chariot does bring about promotion, does bring about something that happens in a fast pace, does bring about a career even, like I said, a career advancement with this. But the thing about the Chariot is here these horses are running. You can see motion with the horses. This angel is standing in the Chariot. He's not holding the reins. He's going kind of where the horses, he's got faith, he's got trust in the horses, and he's got trust in his higher power, his spirit guides in many ways too. But I'm sorry, these are unicorn horses. They've got the horn on the top, and sometimes these horses can collide into each other. Sometimes they work together, and and they go where they need to go. So determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So others do see it, but again, this is you're ready. But this is heart. This is very much, heart's desire type of energy I'm picking up. And this is, now they do talk about a little self-control here. So that might be something, my Sagittarius, you might want to make sure that you're, like I said, that kind of is why I'm saying that watch and wait. It doesn't mean you jump. It doesn't mean, kind of be a little more measured in your steps. Okay, let's see what we've got here. What do our guardian angels have to say for you? Let's see. Yeah, but this has a lot of heart's desire energy. The Page of Raphael, heart's desire. But earth energy, money, job, career. It could be, what is your heart's desire? Here we go. Let's see what we have. Heart's desire. You are ready. Things happen fast, but you have to stay in. You have to have some control. Here we go. Guardian angels, what do you have for my Sagittarius here? Here we are. This one's reversed. The Ace of Emotion. So this is the One of Cups, the One of Water, a new beginning, a new start in an emotional relationship. What is your heart's desire? Here we are. This cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. And again, too, because we're in this Mercury retrograde and because it went back into Virgo, it could be somebody that was very earthbound to you from your past. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. So, look at that little guy. Yes. Interesting. I never really looked at him or her, the angel. Here, let's see what we have in inspirational wisdom from angels and fairies. So let's see. What do we have for our Sagittariuses? Can you let me know? Can you let me know what we have for our Sagittarius? So your numbers, you have a 771, a 177, because numbers can be mirrored. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what we have. And this is reversed. Joyful sunrise. How lovely is she? Find time to help yourself, or you will find you are alone when those you've helped have moved along. And I know that's kind of like that's kind of a little ominous, but really think about it. Really, if you're helping somebody, you don't want them to be so dependent on you that they stay with you for the rest of their lives. You want them, I've done what I'm supposed to do. Now, move. But at the same time, don't neglect what you need. Okay? Okay. And goes back to that heart's desire. A wonderful new emotional experience. So that could be it too. If you're too busy helping everybody else and that somebody comes into your life, You have to be you have to be open, and you have to be aware. Again, and that goes back to that wait, watch for the opportunities. Okay, here we go. Blue Kyanite. Connecting with animals. Animals can tell true spirits. Telepathic abilities. Finding your true path. Finding clarity. Okay. I like blue Kyanite. I really do. Anyway, my Sages. Who needed to hear that? Let me know. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell. I know I ask you of that, but it does help keep me on air, so thank you. As always, though, my Sagittariuses, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.